Hey Scorpio, welcome back to another reading, babes. I pray you're well. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the tribe if you have not already. I'm sending you peace, healing, love, and prosperity. Also, health and wealth, Scorpio. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Intuitive Flow. If you're returning, welcome back, spiritual family. All right, let's go ahead and hop in and see what you need to know, Scorpio. I was feeling really nauseous, okay? So I don't know if somebody is pregnant, all right, or if somebody is just feeling sick or ill, like something about a smell, okay? Somebody's senses maybe at an all-time high, or they're very, very sensitive at this time. Um, and I keep getting messages like there's somebody out here who is like really desperate, okay? And they're going above and beyond to just get whatever it is they want, whatever it is they need. I'm picking up on a strong masculine energy. All right, somebody's barking up the wrong tree is also what I heard. All right, let's see. I'm also hearing men can get symptoms too. Like if your woman is pregnant and she doesn't know yet, but you're having symptoms, okay? I feel like also somebody is going to snap on somebody, but this is a transient person. All right, this is somebody who is out on the street, okay? Somebody who is from pillow to post. They're going to bark up the wrong tree. I feel like they're trying to get some sort of money out of somebody. It's the same sex, and that person they're trying to get money out of is going to want something in return, preferably sex. And when that same sex hits on that person, like try to shoot their shot, like the other person is going to snap. Okay, somebody's going to snap. That's what I keep hearing. What's going on for Scorpio? Okay, you have stuck in the past. Let go of your ex completely so you can truly welcome new love in your life. Oh shit, Scorpio. So there's somebody you need to release and let go of completely so you can let new love in. Damn. Or there's somebody that needs to let go of you. Okay? You have being a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. All right? So I feel like you need to move out of a victim mentality when it comes to someone you're stuck on. All right? I know it's easier said than done, but there needs to be some active changes being made here as it pertains to somebody, an ex. Okay, this person is blocking you from meeting new love. Damn. You got being needy and giving too much. Make friends and spend time with yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. You are depleted because you give too much. You need a balance of give and take. Yeah, I've been talking about that for a very long time in the past few readings, okay? So some of you guys, you may be dealing with somebody who is codependent on you. All right, you're giving too much and you're becoming a victim here. They're making you out to be a victim because you're not getting what you feel like you deserve from somebody, and they don't feel like they need to give it to you. Probably because, you could have made it easy for somebody. All right, yeah, sex only and vulnerable. Either you or your partner only wants sex, accept that it's okay, or reach for more. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open up your heart and be yourself. I feel like your heart chakra is blocked off here, Scorpio, because you're dealing with somebody who is siphoning your energy through sex and they're leaving you depleted. Okay, so you can't even give to somebody else, even if you wanted to, because you're too wrapped up in somebody who doesn't even see a future with you. They only see you as a sex object, or they only want you for a fun time, a good time, not a long time. And on top of that, whoever this is, they're very fucking needy. Okay? No. Then you have fated to be alone at the bottom of the deck. This is how somebody feels. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. Whoever you're dealing with, they feel like they're meant to be alone here, Scorpio. They feel like they're fated to be alone. And you're not the person to see them. You're not the person to attempt to get them to see that that's not true. Okay? Whoever this is, they're fixated on the way that they feel, the way that they think, what they believe. Should let them believe that. But that's not your fate. That's not your destiny. That's not your journey. God did not mean for men to be alone. And when he says men, he's speaking about human beings, mankind. Yes, you may have a season or a period of being single, alone, you know what I'm saying, where God wants you to tap in, where it's time for you to learn yourself, connect with your Ori, connect with your higher self. But then, yeah, then it's time to get back the fuck out there. Like, no, like you deserve love, Scorpio. I don't know who the fuck this is. And this is somebody you're truly vulnerable with. You give all that you can possibly give to show this person that you're in love with them. The fuck? You have procrastinate. It came out in reverse. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. It came out in reverse. I feel like you're done. You're giving up on somebody, or this message is your confirmation that it's time for you to stop procrastinating when it pertains to walking away from somebody. And when you walk away, you need to put your guards up. Okay? I feel like your guards are up when it comes to other people. There's other people that are interested in you, but they can't even get through because you're stuck in the past. You're stuck on somebody who feels like they're fated to be alone. They don't even see you as a future partner. It says you are lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. You have getting hurt. All love comes with a risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. I feel like it's time for you to take a chance on somebody else, Scorpio. You have unlovable. Somebody may be turning you rogue. All right. Somebody may be attempting to taint the way you feel about love. All right. Somebody could be affecting your heart chakra here. Practice radical self acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. Yeah, this is somebody else who also nitpicks. Mm-hmm. You could be dealing with a lone wolf, or you're a lone wolf, and then they feel fated to be alone. So then y'all come together, but then it's still a clash because you're a lone wolf. So that means you want to be with somebody, but they feel like they're fated to be alone. So they don't want to be with somebody. They don't want to be with nobody. Yeah, confusion. This is what I'm getting. A ball of confusion here. Like, I feel like this is not, you don't deserve this. I was going to say it's not fair, but shit, life is not fair. But I definitely feel like you need to open up your eyes and open up to the fact that, or come to some sort of realization that there's somebody that you're stuck on who feels like they're fated to be alone. So that means you're not an option. They're not looking to you or for you to be their end all be all. And for some of you guys, this person has already told you this, or they're going to tell you this, or they're showing you this. Sometimes words don't even need to be said. Action is all you fucking need. It's like, what is left to be said when you're showing me exactly what I need to see? You're very lovable. This person makes you feel unlovable, unworthy, like nobody else will want you. No, there's plenty of people out there who would love to have you in their life, Scorpio, who would love to share experiences with you, adventures. There's plenty of people out there who would love to take you out on a date, walks on the beach, picnics at the park, amusement parks, traveling. Like, it's out there. Don't feel like because this lone wolf or this person who feels like they're fated to be alone and only wants sex from you, don't let them make you feel like you're not worthy, because you are. You have community in reverse. So I feel like you may be keeping this to yourself, or you don't really have anybody to talk to about this, about how you're really feeling about somebody. Or you can barely talk to the person that you're feeling that way about. Yeah, you have Earth Angel, single, sexy, and successful. That is you. You're an Earth Angel and you're single, sexy, and successful. I honestly feel like your work here is done with somebody, Scorpio. Could be with a Cancerian, a Pisces, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, but your work here is done. I feel like if you overstay your welcome with whoever this is, you're going to reap the consequences of what's coming their way for shadow banning you, for rejecting you. Yeah, you have house. This could be somebody who lives alone, or you could be somebody who lives alone, or yeah, I feel like you're looking for a partner where you can collaborate with and buy property with. I'm also picking up on a breakfast and nook. Like one of those spots where you can go to the home and it's like they cook breakfast, they have a whole farm, and you know what I'm saying? It's some sort of experience. But outside of that, there's if you live with somebody, I feel like there's no communication. Somebody could live in an apartment because I'm getting community and then with house. Because when you pick up on a community and house, like there's normally like, a residential area. I'm picking up on more like a complex or apartment or condo, condominium. Yeah, poverty fell on the floor here. So somebody could be living in poverty. Somebody could be embarrassed of their situation right now or embarrassed of their environment. What's Earth Angel? Karmic Femme. Yeah, like I said, if you stay around this person too long, you're not gonna notice yourself anymore. You're gonna turn karmic. You're gonna go from divine to karmic because negative will always outweigh the bad. It's like you're attempting to shine your light on somebody or attempting to get them to see something that they just refuse to see. Yeah, you have hello in reverse. hmm I see you rejecting a lot of people here, Scorpio. Look, you got divine feminine and false with karmic femme. This is a false divine feminine or distorted divine feminine, or somebody is attempting to make you out to be a false divine feminine, but it's because of the masculine you're associating yourself with. The person you're in love with, other people are looking at like, ugh. Like there's something that I don't know, it's giving shallow how. All right. Yeah, confusion and illusions. I just heard house of pain. Somebody is confused. Could be about you and somebody else. Someone may be viewing you as a karmic femme. This could just be somebody who has a negative perception of women. Don't matter what you do, don't matter what you say, no matter how much you tell them you love them, they're always going to see you as a karmic when you're clearly an earth angel. It's like they're bypassing. Hmm, what's this? Bondage. Somebody is bypassing your soul, your spirit. Somebody could be stuck with a karmic femme. All right, there could be a karmic femme who has bound themselves to somebody. All right, there's some sort of bondage ritual on somebody. That's why they can't move on with you fruitfully. Yeah, look, entity attachment with divination. Somebody has done divination on somebody to make somebody feel like they're fated to be alone, or to make somebody feel unloved or unlovable. And that entity is attaching itself to you, especially if you're being intimate with whoever this is. There's a karmic femme out here doing a binding spell. That's what they did. You have high honor. Yeah, this is what somebody is about to come in and they're going to honor you, Scorpio. They're going to honor you. They're going to honor what you bring to the table, who you are as a woman or a man. Okay. You could be in some sort of, you could be in the military, or you could be meeting a military man. You could be becoming a military wife here. You have destruction in the reverse. I feel like you're avoiding some sort of tower here. Yeah, in real love. Real love is coming in for you. But the Most High is saying you need to release this ex. You have concern and false narrative. Fuck what people got to say about you. You could be concerned about what people are going to say with you finally walking away from somebody. What they're going to say is about fucking time. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say about time, Scorpio. Yeah. There's a karmic femme that has a hold on this masculine. They definitely do. Energetically, spiritually. And I see that you want real love. You want somebody who's going to honor you. All right. But I feel like that does come with you honoring yourself, seeing your value and seeing your worth, removing yourself from confusion. All right. I feel like you want somebody who feels like home, not somebody who invokes anxiety and panic and fear in you. All right. That's what I'm also getting with house and home. Yeah. Excuse me, with house and confusion. Somebody got you feeling psychotic in your own home. You trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. Nothing. What the fuck is wrong with them? Especially if you're intimate with this person. You don't think that their energy is going to transfer to you? Their anxiety, their fear, their trauma, all right, their lost, their karma, whatever the fuck they got going on in their everyday life that they're not telling you about. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You need to fucking block this person out. Stand on business. Stand up for yourself. All right? Revoke your energy. Put this motherfucker in the 5 of Cups. Shit. Yeah, I just seen the 8 of Cups. Maybe you guys are feeling you may be feeling some type of way about how this person may feel if you walk away or if you finally end things. Oh well, 5 of Wands. They're gonna be pissed the fuck off. But trust me, they got other people. Yeah, they got other people. You need to move on. This person could be putting you in unnecessary competition. All right, yeah, I feel like you're feeling their angst and you're feeling their inner conflict and shit. You could be feeling stuck or restricted at this time. You know what I'm getting? It's like you fighting for something that's not even yours. Judgment in reverse. Some of you guys you've been ignoring the red flags, or you're ignoring your calling here. You got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Didn't I tell you that, like, I picked up on 2 men, but somebody snapping? There's going to be a fight here. Page of Cups. Page of Wands. Confirmation. The Judgment in reverse is basically ignoring your calling, ignoring your purpose. All right. Staying stuck, staying asleep, putting a blind eye, turning a blind eye to the bullshit when it's very clear. Yeah, the Hierophant. I just heard last call, but I'm hearing also last call for alcohol. I just heard look up Marlon, say cheese. Somebody could like the Wayne's brothers. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aries, but somebody here is dealing with heavy burden. All right. I feel like whoever this is, they are now, or they need to bow down to their sensei, which is the Most High. Somebody has gone as far as they can go. They can't go no further. The Queen of Wands with the Lovers. Somebody has fallen from grace here. Absolutely. Yeah, somebody has fallen from grace. Okay. I feel like also somebody is avoiding taking the leadership role. Like somebody is avoiding being the emperor. Somebody is avoiding, or they're ignoring the signs, the instructions, the synchronicities from God. Like somebody is not listening to the Most High because they're not tapped in. Okay, somebody is leaning to their own understanding. Okay, and so that's why they keep ending up with karmic femmes and karmic masculines, and they are looking right over the earth angels, the diviners. They're looking over that because they don't see the divine within themselves, so they can't see you. They're actually scared of you. They're avoiding you. They're like, oh my goodness, like you could probably really fucking change my life. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people, they just rather wallow with pigs, with, you know what I'm saying, and swine, and they rather be in the dumps than actually do the work to really become who they're supposed to become. When you're a man, and then we're speaking traditionally with the Hierophant, God is the head. God is the head of the man, because the man is supposed to be receiving the messages, the downloads, the instructions from the Most High in order to lead the connection. Somebody don't want to do that with the Judgment in reverse and with the fucking Five of Wands. They're in inner conflict. They're having a spiritual internal warfare. So don't let this person put anything on you and make you feel like you're less than or you're not valuable, because you the fuck are. Period. What's the Seven of fucking Wands? Okay. Yeah, the Six of Swords. Moving on towards calmer waters. Removing yourself from malicious antics. Okay? And diabolical concepts around what love is and relationships, and you know what I'm saying? This is somebody who is so engulfed in this fucking red pill, blue pill, 50-50. This is somebody who lets the internet rule their life in the way they navigate the opposite sex. This is somebody who rather be around their homeboys, you know what I'm saying, than actually court a woman. This is somebody who rather be on the Xbox instead of in your box. Okay? So this is the Most High saying you need to block this out and move forward towards calmer waters, because the Most High is taking you somewhere better. It says, let go of your ex completely so you can truly welcome in new love. You need to see that? Can you see that? So that you can welcome in new love, and not only new love, so you can welcome in somebody who was coming in ready to lead, somebody who was tapped in with the Most High, somebody who is a fervent believer in God and a higher power. I don't care if it's Allah. I don't care if it's Buddha. I am not a stickler on Christianity, Muslim, Mormon, whatever. But this is somebody who has a found fervent faith. And that's where you're being led to. What's this? What's the Knight of Wands? Excuse me, the Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers. Period. This is where God is. I literally just said that. And you guys are going to be able to collaborate just fine. It's going to be great. Of course, you're going to have some obstacles. Okay. But this is where the Most High is leading you to. Could be towards a Gemini. Doesn't matter the sign, but towards your twin flame, your divine counterpart, your kingdom spouse, somebody who is choosing you. Whoever this is, whoever this ex is, they're not choosing you. And for some of you guys, I'm not even picking up as an actual ex. It's just somebody you fuck with, or y'all fuck with each other for a while. You know what I'm saying? It was an on and off situationship. You may have even fucked around and got pregnant by this motherfucker. Now y'all really, you know what I'm saying, got to deal with each other. But that ain't nothing the Most High can't handle. Shit, I'm all with healthy co-parenting. But you gotta release emotionally. You have to detach from individuals you have that type of tie to or that type of connection with. When you have a child is a bond, okay? But if it's not working with you and the other parent, you have to do the work to emotionally detach so that you can move on and let love in. What's the Five of Wands? The Moon. Yeah, somebody is in secret competition with you. All right. They're having internal battles that they don't want to let you know about. They're hiding people from you. They're hiding things from you. Competition. Okay, this person is secretly going through hell. They're having battles at work. They're having battles in their family dynamics. They're having battles in the community. They're having battle, you know what I'm saying? They're just going through it. This person is beating themselves up underneath the surface, underneath the scene. They got a lot of freaky shit going on too. I'm gonna tell you that. This could be somebody who is even into BDSM or some shit like that. Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, that's the Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. This is somebody who, you know what I'm saying, they'll attempt to come back because they're out on their ass. They're out in the cold. They don't have no money. They're sick. They're not feeling well. Nobody wants to work with them. Jobs are turning them down. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who needs a roof over their head. All right, can I sleep on your couch, head ass? You know what I'm saying? Then try to sneak in your room. Like, no. What's Judgment in reverse? The Seven of Pentacles. This speaks about sowing seeds here. I feel like some of you, Scorpio, you're going to come into the realization that you were giving to an empty pit. Like, whoever this is, you can't even have a decent conversation with them. It's like talking to a brick wall. The Judgment in reverse. Okay. The Judgment in reverse is not good. You got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's get into it. Hold on, Scorp. Judgment in reverse. Let's just read it. For those of you who don't know. Judgment in reverse. Give me 1 second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. That part. Judgment in reverse. When reversed, you may be stuck in the past or refuse to learn the lessons that are there for you. You may find yourself in old patterns and not yet able to break free. Delays are also indicated in terms of future plans, and you may be feeling trapped and unable to progress without really understanding why. You have the ability to judge your actions and attitudes and then move on. The past cannot be changed, only accepted. Have compassion for the person you were. And then it says, have compassion for the person you were then and for the decisions you made. You don't have to live the results of these choices in the future. You can decide to be free. Period. And so I feel like this is what the Most High is wanting you to do with the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys may be feeling some type of way because you're realizing you invested into somebody who just wasn't valuable of you and your investments. But they flipped the role to make it seem like you were the invaluable one. The Most High is saying you don't have to live in the past. You cannot change the past, but you can accept it and you can move on because there's new love here. If this is what you want, but this don't have to only be speaking about love. This could just be speaking like in general, whatever aspect of your life where you're feeling stuck or where you're feeling delays. But this is also confirmation for me in regards to you feeling delays and not understanding why. It literally said that. Not understanding why. That's because you're taking on this person's delays. You're taking on this person's inability to release the past and become anew, to make changes in their life. You're making the necessary changes in your life, Scorpio, but you're dealing with somebody who's refusing to. You're dealing with somebody who is rejecting you. You're dealing with somebody who feels like they're fated to be alone. That's not in alignment with you. You want love. You want compatibility. You want companionship. Own that shit. Be truthful. You're having clarity around, okay, this motherfucker ain't it. They keep breaking your fucking heart. They keep playing fucking games successfully. And this is where accountability comes in because nobody can't do anything that you're not allowing. And that's just that on that. But I am hearing, though, be prepared for a whirlwind of blessings here, Scorpio, because the Seven of Pentacles can also speak about abundance because you're going to be reaping what you've sown. And I feel like whoever I'm connecting with, you were genuine and you were honest. You were sincere. You were loving, caring, compassionate, kind. You may have been a little bitch here and there. You may have been a little jackass here and there, talk a little shit here and there, but it never changed the core love you have for somebody. So you're going to get that back tenfold because you never folded on somebody. You never mistreated them. You never dogged them out. You never talked about them behind their motherfucking back. You always had their motherfucking back and still do to this day, literally, while I'm saying this, while you're listening to this. But it's time to invest elsewhere. And it's time to remove yourself and place yourself in new soil, new ground, so you can see new growth, or so you can finally see growth. Because ain't shit been growing over here on this end. This is a dead sea. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Anxiety, panic, fear, guilt. Somebody feels guilty. This person feels guilty because they know they're ignoring the signs from the Most High. I don't believe anybody who believes in God feels like they're fated to be alone. This is like Cam Newton on that interview with Jason Wilson or Williams. I can't remember his last name. He gonna ask, was Jesus married? Like what? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Just stop. It's like that. It's like making like poor ass excuses to continuously be a hoe or continuously be a player, continuously be a womanizer, continuously create broken homes. It's like now you just pulling shit out your ass. What do that have to do with the price of tea in China if Jesus was married? So somebody is feeling guilty here. Or somebody could be getting tormented right now. Somebody could be having some crazy dreams. What's the Emperor? Somebody's dreams is keeping them up at night. Somebody can't sleep. Yeah. The Six of Cups. somebody's feeling guilty because of your love. Like you're somebody who is so innocent. This is innocence to me. I feel like somebody's fighting themselves because now they're being forced to look themselves in the mirror and understand why they can't love the way they want to be loved. It's like whoever this is, they know how they want to receive love, but they don't know how to give love. So there's always going to be, an imbalance. This is somebody who at one point they did see a future with you. They did see themselves committing to you. They did, what I'm saying, they're holding on to some sort of memories with you. They are holding on to some memories of you, Scorpio. This person could also be thinking about their childhood. Yeah, Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Um, they could have two other siblings or three other siblings. There could possibly be a child that's going to change this person's mind. But the thing is, would it be too late? What's the Ten of Wands? This person may be burdened with children. They may have multiple kids. Yeah, the Page of Wands. This could be a single father with multiple kids and one on the way. This person is struggling. They're stressed out. This is why they feel like they're fated to be alone. This is somebody who is embarrassed of their life. The devil. They're the ones they're trapped. They're restricted. They're fearful. And they're low-key obsessed with you. Confirmation. Hold on, Scorpio. Yeah, that's confirmation. This person is obsessed with you. All right, but they could be too embarrassed of their life, their lifestyle, the decisions they made. They're stuck in the past. They're not understanding that they cannot change the past, but they need to accept it. They're struggling with accepting the past. Like every decision, or excuse me, where they see themselves at right now, like where their life is right now, they haven't accepted that they're the reason why their life is the way it is. You know what I mean? Let's close this out for Scorpio. Holy Spirit. Let's close this out for Scorpio. Yeah, you have bad reputation in reverse. Okay. So I feel like you're somebody who is very noble, somebody who is very honorable. You have a great reputation. And like I said earlier, people are looking at you like, why are you so stuck on that loser? Okay, this could be somebody with a bad reputation. Okay, I feel like you're also somebody who is very respected just because you're somebody who has been there for people. When people say it be the people you least expect to be in your corner, I feel like you're that person for people. Okay, you have bad habits in reverse. I'm telling you, you're forcing somebody to look into the mirror and they're running. They're afraid. They're scared. But in reality, you're dodging a bullet here. Thank God. You have a great reputation. You're not strung out on drugs or you don't have any addictions. Okay. Everybody has their vice, but I don't see here that you're dealing with anything that is obstructing you or restricting you from moving forward. Okay. I see your heart being open. It may be open to the wrong person right now, but that's changing. Okay. You have jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. This is essentially the 10 of Pentacles, something about generational wealth. You could also be, I'm hearing on a winning streak, okay? I said expect a whirlwind of blessings to be coming in, Scorpio. You feel me? This person could also be the type to just want to use you for your money, for your inheritance. You are a meal ticket to somebody. I picked up on that too a couple readings ago. Like somebody feels like they hit the jackpot with you. But now it's like their mask is slipping. Somebody is afraid to commit. They just want the benefits of you. The fuck? You have unfazed. I feel like once you cut this person loose and cut the fucking cord with this person, you need to be unfazed and give no fucks about it. Because this person is about to be experiencing a lot during that time, during that cord cutting. I don't know if you can do an actual cord cutting, okay? Or you may be strong enough to just speak it, think it, whatever. You got kissing ass. Yeah, stop kissing this person's ass. This person is going to start acting out so that they can get your attention. I feel like you need not to give it to them. Ooh, they going to be so fucked up when you end up with this Emperor, Empress, Hierophant energy, High Priestess. Ooh, man. Then they going to be kissing your ass. Mm-mm. This person is going to attempt to try to come back. You got always partying, enforcer. Forces things on you, force their way in, uses force to get what they want. At one point, you may have been forcing this Scorpio or attempting to force a relationship with this person. Mm-mm. And that may be how they felt. They felt like they had you by the balls, or they had you on some sort of puppet string. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I got Scorpio. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hearing. They thought they had you digmatized or pussy whipped or something like that. You got crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. What did I say? This person gonna be sick when you finally move on, even if you don't move on into another relationship yet or right away. The fact that you're unfazed and you're not kissing their ass, that alone, because they're gonna feel your energy slipping away from them. This person don't know what to do without your energy. They don't know what to do with your energy. This person is just confused as fuck because they're being controlled by the devil. And that's just that on that. The devil's gonna keep a motherfucking confused. Now they crying. Now they sad. Now they hurt. This person ain't shit. They just clout hungry. Chasing clout. Don't be surprised who they end up with next, Scorpio. Show me a bad reputation reverse. Do not be surprised. And I feel like you're gonna know who it is. You got cyberbullying. Whoever this is, they're cyberbullying you. I don't know if it's this actual ex or the karmic femme. It says you are being bullied online, or they suffer from it. Show me bad habit reverse. You have girl fight. I'm telling you. Oh gosh, karmic friend. Didn't I tell you you might know this person they end up with? A fake ass friend, somebody you may have had an altercation with, a physical fight, argument. This person is at competition with you, or they're going to put them in competition with you. This person is going to go through the 5 stages of grief when you finally leave a motherfucking ass. Show me jackpot. Yeah, you moving in silence. Don't let nobody know what the fuck you got going on with your money, your winnings, your inheritance. All right, you got some unexpected money coming in, and don't nobody need to know about that but you and God. Period. Yeah, always partying. You're gonna be seeing this person posting online, making it seem like their life is all great and hunky dory. They living it up. This motherfucker is going through hell behind the scenes, and that's just that on that. This motherfucker is having a straight tower moment behind the scenes. What's this? Kissing ass. You got haunted. This is memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. I'm telling you, this person is being haunted by their past life, by their childhood. I picked up on that with the Six of Cups and the Emperor. Something, someone right in the milk when they was a child here. This is where this all stems from, or this is a part of where it stems from. Okay, because once you reach a certain age, I always say you can't blame your parents no more. You can't blame the people who raised you no more. Because now, shit, you a grown ass man, a grown ass woman, but this person is dealing with some sort of trauma here. And I also am picking up, this is somebody who, like I told you, they have a reprobate mind. They have a warped mind. You could know a lot about this person and their past and what they've been through. And because of that, they're rejecting you because you know too much. That goes back to them being embarrassed. So they rather deal with somebody brand new who don't know shit about their ass. Going to crying over you. Yeah, wolf in sheep clothing. This person gonna come back attempting to cry wolf. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm telling you, it's a manipulation tactic. Yeah, and as soon as you do let them back in, Scorpio, look at how the wolf is licking its tongue like, yeah, yeah, those tears worked. No, you need to tell this motherfucker to cry you a river, build a bridge, and do what? What's the rest? Get over it. Cause you're unfazed. Yeah, this person is fishing for comments and they're creeping. This person could be creeping on your page. Like if you're active on social media, posting pictures, living your best life, doing what you do, they fishing for comments, looking to see what people saying. This could be somebody who is carless. It says no car repo. They're having car issues. They're stuck like a motherfucking truck. Happiness, hater, in reverse. And I feel like that's you. Like you still. We're not gonna even go there, Scorpio, because this reading gonna be like an hour and something. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Let me know if this resonates, y'all. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all hype up the videos. If you're wanting to donate to the channel, check the description box below. Donations are always welcome. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. And I will check out on the next one. Love you, Scorp. Peace.